Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard. Today I'm coming to you from Albuquerque, New Mexico. More specifically in front of the National Museum of Nuclear, it depends if I'm President Bush Jr. or not. Nuclear science and history. Now I've been to a museum similar to this in Las Vegas before, but I think this one's a little bit more appropriately located, being in New Mexico. This is kind of where the atomic bombs were created. Now, I don't know if this is going to be bombs, if this is going to be power, if it's going to be both, but I want to talk about the fact that I'm getting in free because this is a member of the ASTC Passport, American Science and Technology Centers. Basically, if you are a member of a museum near your home that is part of ASTC, you can get into all the other AST museums for free. It's called a reciprocal membership. I have gone to about 20 or 30 places every year with my ASTC passport. So I'm going to be able to walk in here and we're going to speed run it. We're going to look around. We're going to see why this place is unique, why it's here. I guess that's a relevant question. We are near where they developed a lot of nuclear stuff. When this channel was a finance channel, which it kind of still is a finance channel, we covered a nuclear company called Rolls-Royce. And they're up about 15 times since we covered it. So yeah, the same company as the car company, where they make aircraft engines and small nuclear reactors. So we're going to see if there's any mention of Rolls-Royce and what Rolls-Royce is doing here. But let's go ahead, check out the National Museum of Nuclear Science and History. See you on the inside. Yeah, so this is what I have. My Frost Science down in Miami has an ASTC Passport member. So you visit this museum, if you become a member here, you can get this as many times as you want. And you can free admission to more than 300 science centers and museums across the country through the Association of Science and Technology Center Passport Program. So I'm going to walk in with my ASTC passport, and that should very easily get me into the museum. And we'll see what's at play. It looks like they have a giant swamp cooler right here. They're saying, oh my God, it's a bigger museum on the outside. It can take 1,430 people in here. All right. Right, so as of March 2025, the general admission here is $22. So there's ASTC Passport. I just flipped the passport and we're good to go. This feels like I've walked into the Oppenheimer movie. So much more than Vegas, because I think a lot of this stuff is real. We are very close to where Oppenheimer actually took place. I think this is the closest museum to it, because it's not in the middle of the desert. But you can see some of the things here that is made of Legos. I don't know. Let's go ahead. There's guns. Let's start at the beginning now. I mean, that looks straight off the set of Oppenheimer. Device for measuring the neuron flux of a core. Yeah. Alright. But let's jump back to the beginning. There are some school groups here today. So let's start the pathway to discovery. What we got here? John Dalton, Einstein, Marie Curie, Mendeleev, Bohr, the Bohr atomic model, Rutherford, Thompson, Ortigan, Crookes. And this talks about all the uranium committees getting set up, nuclear fission discovered. That guy who I can't say out loud. That thing that I can't say out loud because YouTube doesn't like when you mention those things. But yeah, so this is the critical assembly. So Los Alamos is about 30 miles from here. And no hazard. Area open. Well, that's a good thing. Oh yeah, this is actually like from Los Alamos. Mixed media art installation by his interpretation of the library at Los Alamos in the late 1940s, early 1950s. It's a sculpture of art, not a replica of the actual place. Okay, so this is an art sculpture of what Los Alamos may have looked like at the time. So none of this is actually real. It's kind of cool. But you will see Oppenheimer. J. Robert Oppenheimer. Yep, that's the one from Oppenheimer.
So if you get the time and you come back later, you can
Lower Los Alamos.
some of these people.
So it was a town that was built just for building the nuclear weapons. We've got some of the helmets, guns, stuff like that. Adopted by the German military, so those are German guns. Alright. The Manhattan Project. Now these are real. Frequency generator. Weston DC and a meter. So yeah, they've got kids getting a full tour right over here. Let's go ahead and go this way. That is the pool. That's funny. Ad promoting. It's a lifeguard chair from the pool. Coronado Club. So this is the town that was meant. The Coronado Club pool. 2004. Monitoring surveillance. I don't know, maybe the school group is kind of throwing off my ideas of what's going on here. Not really sure. Oh, let's see what this guy is. He's called the Sand Dragon. Developed the Sand Dragon in the late 1990s for the Marine Corps Warfighting Lab, so that says nothing to do with nuclear here. Really very strange how this museum is laid out. Oh, there's just like random bombs in here. Oh, it's inert. That means there's no nuclear waste. Well, I'll just show you the size of them. Again, maybe let me go. So this is Sandia National Laboratory. Here's a drill. Diamond cutters. I must be missing something here. Maybe this map will help me. Fat man, little boy. Nuclear. Maybe this is like a temporary exhibit. I'm confused with what Sandia is right here. Okay. Oh. That's me. Established in 1949 as an engineering design systems engineering element of the newest nuclear weapons mission, Sandia has grown and stretched over the years, seeing a long history of successful mission support. Cumulative capabilities originally developed for the nuclear weapons program. Sandia is now the premier science. So it's a town. It's a town right here, Sandia National Laboratories. This is why it's currently one of the show things that are currently happening here. Pan disruptor in the early 1990s, which would disable bombs non-explosively. Looks like a telescope. Oh, that's an X-ray though. All right. So yeah, national research. The problem is there's a whole group of people back there, which makes it impossible to do anything back there. So let's go around the other way. What's the year anniversary? Nuclear science. Pioneers of the atom. Sir Isaac Newton going down to beyond. Tap to start. Pioneers of the atom. Let's see. Lecopus. Newton. Rogan. Planck, Dorn, Bohr, Einstein, Geiger. He created the Geiger Counter. Frisk, Crockett, Oppenheimer. Let's see who the most recent guy is. Higgs. It's the Higgs boson particle. That'll be my guess. And Edward Witten. That's the last dude there. All right. So this one talks all about Marie Curie. Ah. And now you're looking at the history. Discovery of fission. Oh, it was Heisenberg, the father of quantum mechanics. Also, I think, since we're in Albuquerque, Heisenberg lived here. Why don't you go check out some Breaking Bad shooting locations? This is a uranium cube. That looks radioactive, unless that is crappy plastic. On loan from Coeth. Uranium sheets and cubes, hopefully it's inert. Uranium, enriching your future. More uranium. So, U-235, amount of U-235 contained, and how much is there? Let's go with 0.3333%. No, that's wrong. 0.72%. They look like bath beads. And then we got ooh. Oh, you can touch that. Okay. That is very hard to do with one hand. That's what she said. No. Try it this way. There we go. We got it. One-handedly. Please do not touch the mining cart. Mining and milling. Yellow cake. Oh. Hands-on exhibit. We got a centrifuge. So if we roll this, the ball should go up on the side. There we go. Kind of weird, because I've been to a lot of Texas museums where they don't even want to talk about nuclear. And this whole museum is nothing but nuclear. Not just bombs, but also energy. And other parts of nuclear, the source. This is actually a nuclear salt reactor. It's funny, because nuclear energy is actually clean energy, as long as you take that waste and put it somewhere no one wants to live. I would recommend the Dakotas. Sorry, people. It's true. I'd recommend the Dakotas. Small modular reactor. You know who's working on that? That's Rolls-Royce. SMRs. Yeah. Yeah, that is Rolls-Royce working on SMRs. Then we have a driving simulator. Navigating nuclear safety. All right. Oh, good God. Now I gotta sit down. Let's start. All right. When evaluating the risk associated with complex systems like nuclear power plant, engineers search for to answer three main questions. What can go wrong? How likely is it? What are the consequences? Forward. The risk. Engineers use complex models to study. Okay. I would live next to a nuclear plant. Application of risk. I would very willingly live right next to a nuclear plant. Because, especially if they give me free power. I do trust nuclear a lot more than anything else. It is clean energy, just where you put the nuclear waste after. Do I get to drive the car? Where's the car thing? Okay. Making decisions related to driving safety. Some decisions will make things safer, some things will make, and you have a budget to spend. Okay. All right. Which do you think is riskier? Oh, hell. Cars are far risk. Wait. Press start to select. Okay. No. There we go. Cars are much riskier than nuclear power plants. Select a year. Game 3. You chose a compact car. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I read everything here. Let's replace the headlights. And we'll put the power steering fluid. $1,500 to do that. Okay. All right, I'm really starting to get in you. All right. Should I put on my seatbelt? There's no seatbelt here. But we'll go with yes. Okay. You're driving down the road. That does not work. Slow driver. Wait a minute past them. Yes. Okay. Next question. Oh no. Another slow driver. Can you brake in time? I already made that choice. Yeah, I did get the brakes tuned, I think. Did I crash? No. Yes. I'm alive. In the arrow. I don't know about this. Results. You didn't pass them. And you stopped safely. Yay. Results. What are the consequences of your actions? Nice. We did well. And that has to relate to nuclear power plant risk. I guess. Wow. It's a very positive. Ooh, I see something around the corner that's really cool. I'll show it to you in a minute. I was not expecting to see that there. Out here. I see a Delorean. Yeah, I do. I see a DMC. Now, I don't know if it's got Mr. Fusion in it. No, this seems to be a non-modified DeLorean. But they do have a DeLorean here. Please do not touch. You know, they just have like a jacket in the back. They do have a FluxCapacitor. Constructed in 2016. Oh, that's some nightmare fucking fuel right there. If that thing comes to life and it starts talking to me, we gonna have a problem. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna say, what is energy? And if friggin' puppet Albert Einstein comes to life, I'm gonna die.
What is energy?
Oh, thank God.
Excellent question, Liebling.
Wait, he's trying to move. He's trying to move.
In my famous equation, E equals mc squared. Energy is the ability to
Energy is the fact that his arm is twitchy.
things happen. There is stored energy in the objects all around. Just
What's his?
gravity?
Oh, thank God.
Oh, that is a
He doesn't actually come to life. All right.
Gravity is very important to all.
Oh, there's some fun stuff back here. You can build a giant carbon nanotube. You can have some high voltage. Whack! Oh, that's a motion sensor. Oh, yeah. Albert Einstein won't shut up. Should have never pressed his button. We're talking static. Can a toy use nanotechnology? I guess it can. Bicycles be used with care and common sense. There's a knob. Oh. These are no good. These are very low stools. Something to generate electric charge. Doesn't even look real. Right, that one? Nope. The Pinocchio machine. Looks broken. But we got some big balls. Wait, do not hit the brass weights together. Wait, what's the purpose of it? I mean, do not hit the brass weights together. Isn't that the purpose of this? Albert Einstein's some nightmare fuel there. That's all I'm saying. More stuff about the atomic age. First nuclear-powered merchant ship. Wonder if we'll ever have nuclear-powered cruise ships. Seems a little dangerous. Although I think nuclear is very safe. If we do go to foreign planets like the moon, well, it's not a planet, it's a moon. If we do go to foreign places, though, you may need to actually power things via nuclear power. There's a lot of history here. Please do not touch. Cold War ends. Alright. Airplanes. Rest, please. It's actually cool outside. For your safety, please do not proceed beyond the yellow tape nor climb on any of the displays. Cool with me. And there it is. That is the recreation of where they dropped the first, well, they tested the first nuclear bomb right there. There's a lot of planes here too. But I'd say that's the thing a lot of people come here to see, is where they tested the bombs. Again, recreation. The real one exploded. But they have a nice collection of planes here. But if you've ever seen Oppenheimer, you've seen that. You've seen the big tower they built. And they put the bombs right there. And I think, yeah, this is the closest normal people can get to where they did that. And I guarantee the Oppenheimer people came here and did a lot of research here. But that is the Trinity test. Fat Man deployment. I am Fat Man. You see. If we look up, 180-foot tower. With that big old bomb underneath it. A lot of stuff out here. I'm glad it's March right now. Because this would not be too tolerable in the summer. So if you're going to do your road trip here, do it in March. January, February, March, December. I don't even know, April might get too hot. 64 degrees out right now. A lot of different Air Force stuff. And it looks like that's the top of a submarine over there. Museum Artifact Center. Seems to be an entire other building here. Oh, and there's a playground for the kids. Right over there. Jeremy J. Adams Museum Artifact Center. Yeah, that's definitely the top of a giant-ass submarine. I don't think the entire submarine is buried here. That building is much bigger on the inside, if I do say so myself. A lot of Air Force stuff. This looks to be NASA in nature, maybe. Looks like rockets. What I'm saying, NASA. It's got the NASA colors to it. No, probably Air Force. Yeah. This is all Air Force here. See what's in this building. The Jerry J. Adams Museum Artifact Center. You can see all the mountains off to the back and everything like that. We are in the center of New Mexico, or in Albuquerque. Hall of Dreams. There's a sign. It's not looking good. What's it say? Please do not enter. Building is currently closed to the public. Wonderful. What's inside of it, though? Nothing really. A couple warhead-like things. But yeah, that's the that is the famous thing here. Probably the most recognizable thing if you're an Oppenheimer person is that tower. It's a recreation of the tower where they tested the first nuclear bomb at. I personally believe that Barbie was a better movie than Oppenheimer. I'm sorry. So do the people of Poland. I was in a shot bar in Poland and they had two tip jars. And one said Barbie and one said Oppenheimer. And they opened their tips and which ones they thought was best. And Barbie had a lot more money than Oppenheimer. If I remember to, I might put that shot video at the end of this video. We're going to walk around for about 5 more minutes and you can come explore this yourself. I'll explore it myself a little bit after. But, yeah, there's the big tower. Or the recreation. It's a big tower. Oh, Barbenheimer. Take a picture of the big tower behind me. Grab one more. Then we'll go inside. We'll see if we can find a little boy and a fat man. Alright. Let's see what we're finding. Preservation happens here. Getting much bigger on the inside. Nuclear tourism. Las Vegas, Nevada. Somewhere in Australia. Maralinga. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan. Chernobyl, Ukraine. Trinity in New Mexico. It's open to the public twice a year. So yeah. Trinity, New Mexico is still a place that you can go to twice a year. I doubt today is part of that twice a year. Wouldn't that be wild if it was, though? They have other things about nuclear medicine. MRI machine. Little doll hand. I've been saying that's an X-ray of the doll hand. I would go with it's not. Electrostatic X-ray influence machine. Medical quackery. Oh, this is all scams. Now we're done with it. Scams. Oh. And this is showing how radioactivity works. Because that is Fiestaware. There's the Geiger Counter. It's got some radioactive paint on it. And these are from a gas lantern. And you can see a whole bunch of different Geiger counters from over the years. Survey meter, Geiger counter. This thing can be touched. Oh, yeah. It hooks out into there. Doesn't say don't touch it. Radiation 101. Supported by X-Ram. X-Ray Associates of New Mexico. It's an X-ray company. That's pretty funny. I think I went the wrong way here. It's not really a path shown on the map. Push button to play video. No. No signal. Let's go this way. There's a nice collection of a bunch of, seems to be inert, hopefully, nuclear weapons up in here. Look up, overhead model. Oh. I think I'm going the wrong way.
When he threw this route in, he would drop candy bars so the kids could have candy.
Yeah. Ooh. I've seen something like this in Vegas before. In the Vegas Nuclear Museum. Well, there's the tower. The gadget. And much like me, he's a fat man. So that's the New Mexico size. Fat Man was the second and the last nuclear weapon used in warfare. Dropped in Nagasaki. Fat Man devastated 2 square miles, caused more than 45,000 immediate deaths. And then that's the Trinity flag. 48 stars, so no Alaska, no Hawaii. 5 miles north of the base camp, first atomic. Rotates forever. New Mexico's high winds damaged the flag, not the blast. First Lieutenant H.C. Bush was responsible for security, top secret Trinity test site. Retired Colonel donated the flag to the Atomic Museum. Oh yeah. You'll see a lot of old cars. A lot of stuff that really kind of calls back. I think this museum came back alive due to Oppenheimer. I'm going to look around a little bit more here myself. If you want to come out here yourself, you're welcome to do it again as of March. It's $22, but honestly, just join your local museum. Make sure they're an ASTC Passport member, and you can walk into all these museums for free. It's really quite cool. And yes, they are a Smithsonian affiliate. You've got to see, reverse that sign right there. So, they're a well-known, well-trusted museum. So Richard from No Man's Profits coming to you from the National Nuclear Museum saying, I'm going to look around some more when you wear no pants. The only thing you got left to lose is your Hawaiian shirt. Have a great one. Bye.